Welcome back. Today we are talking about the top 10 rare silver coins that could make you a millionaire. These are not common coins you find every day. These are ultra-rare treasures hiding in plain sight. Some of these coins have sold for thousands, even millions of dollars at auctions. In this video, you will learn how to check your coins, how to spot the rare ones, and how to sell them for the highest price. Watch carefully. The coin in your hand could change your life forever. This coin could truly change your life. Not just any coin, but a 1929 silver quarter dollar. A small yet powerful piece of American history that could be worth up to $150,000 today. Yes, a single quarter that might be hiding in your coin jar, a forgotten drawer, or passed down through generations, now potentially worth more than a luxury vacation, a brand new car, or even years of saved income. Most people overlook old quarters. They're small, silver-toned, and easy to miss. But the 1929 silver quarter isn't just pocket change, it's a hidden treasure. Because while millions were struck, only a rare few have survived in near-perfect condition, and those few are now commanding staggering prices in the collector market. This coin was minted during the heart of the Roaring Twenties, just before the Great Depression shook the world. It represents a time of economic optimism, bold design, and American craftsmanship at its peak. But it also tells a deeper story, one of rarity, survival, and stunning value in today's market. So, what exactly makes the 1929 quarter worth up to $150,000? First, grade and condition are everything. A circulated quarter worn down from years of use might only fetch a few dollars, but if your 1929 quarter has remained untouched, free from scratches, bag marks, or dulling, then you're holding something exceptional. Coins graded MS66 or MS67 by NGC or PCGS are extremely rare and highly prized. Second, rarity in top grades. The Philadelphia and San Francisco mints produced 1929 quarters, but most were heavily used during the Depression era. The number of surviving examples in mint state condition is shockingly low, and that's what drives the could change your life. Not just any nickel, but a 1941 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, and it's currently valued at an unbelievable $1,250,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin that could be worth more than luxury cars, designer homes, or even a lifetime of savings. And the most shocking part? It could be hiding in your pocket change right now. Do you have one? Stick around, because what you're about to learn could be the key to unlocking a life-changing fortune from something most people overlook every single day. Most people never think twice about a nickel. It's small, common, and usually tossed aside without a second glance. But every now and then, a coin comes along that breaks all the rules. And the 1941 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark is exactly that kind of coin. You see, in 1941, the United States Mint produced hundreds of millions of nickels. But what sets this one apart isn't just its age. It's the combination of no mint mark, extreme scarcity and high grade, and flawless condition that make this coin a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. So what's the deal with the missing mint mark? Back then, the Philadelphia Mint, unlike other branches, didn't use a mint mark. So if your coin doesn't have a tiny D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, you might just be looking at a Philadelphia strike. But here's the twist. While millions were made, nearly all of them were used, spent, scratched, and worn down through the decades. The ones that survived in untouched, pristine condition are now beyond rare. And that's where the magic happens. Coins, graded MS67 or higher by professional services like NGC or PCGS, are so scarce that collectors are willing to pay more than $1 million just to get their hands on one. And in some auction houses, the value has soared to an astounding $1,250,000 for a single, well-preserved 1941 no-mint mark nickel. Imagine that. A small, silver-toned coin in your collection worth more than a luxury sports car or a dream home? But how do you know if you've got the jackpot? Here's your checklist. First, check the date, 1941. That's your starting point. Second, look closely for the mint mark. If there's a D or an S near Monticello on the reverse, it's from another mint. But if there's nothing at all, you've got a Philadelphia issue. Next, and this is crucial, examine the condition. Does it still shine? Are the details of Jefferson's hair and Monticello crisp and sharp? Is the surface free from nicks, scratches, and dullness? If so, your coin might qualify for the top grades. And finally, send it in for professional grading. This step can make or break the value. Only coins certified by top grading companies as MS-67 or better qualify for those massive price tags. Without this step, the true value of your coin may remain hidden. Now here's the big question. What would you do if you found one? Sell it for $1 million plus and change your life overnight? Or hold on to it, watching the value climb even higher as collectors battle for the last known pristine pieces? Because here's the truth. The population of high-grade 1941 no mint mark Jefferson nickels is shrinking, and that's why demand is exploding. The 1941 Jefferson nickel isn't just old pocket change. It's a symbol of discovery, a hidden gem from a distant time that now holds incredible value in today's world. It reminds us that history, rarity, and condition can transform something simple into something extraordinary. If you've ever ignored that pile of coins on your desk or that jar of change on the shelf, maybe it's time to take a second look. Because one small nickel could hold $1 million surprise, and the only thing standing between you and that fortune is the moment you decide to check. What are you waiting for? This coin could change your life. Not just any coin, but a 1922 $1 silver coin, an incredible piece of American history that could be worth up to $1,250,000. Yes, a single silver dollar that might be hiding in your coin jar, a family collection, or a forgotten drawer, worth more than luxury cars, designer homes, or even a lifetime of savings. Most people never pay much attention to old silver dollars. They're big, shiny, and often mistaken as ordinary collectibles. But the 1922 $1 silver coin isn't just old money. It's a rare and powerful symbol of hidden value. Because while millions were produced, only a few have survived in flawless condition. And those few have become the target of high-stakes collectors worldwide. You see, the 1922 silver dollar was minted after World War I, during a time of national rebuilding and economic shifts. It was part of the Peace Dollar series, symbolizing the end of war and the hope for lasting peace. But not all 1922 silver dollars are created equal. Some are so pristine, so perfectly preserved, that their value now exceeds $1 million. So what makes it so valuable? First, condition is everything. Coins that have been circulated, scratched, or tarnished hold only modest value. But those graded MS-67 or higher by professional services like NGC or PCGS are almost unheard of. These are coins that still shine, with original mint luster, with razor-sharp details on Lady Liberty's hair, the eagle's feathers, and the radiating light beams. Second, rarity in top condition. While the Philadelphia Mint struck a large number of these coins, almost all were used in commerce. The few that escaped wear and damage are now among the most desirable silver dollars ever made. Third, historical significance. This coin marks a moment in time, the beginning of America's journey into peace after global war. It holds a story that resonates not just with collectors, but with historians and patriots alike. Now, how do you know if your 1922 silver dollar is one of the rare ones? Start by checking the date, 1922. Look closely at the surfaces. Is there full detail in the hairlines of Liberty? Is the eagle on the reverse crisp and clear? Does the coin still reflect light? Or has it gone dull from wear? Are there nicks, dings, or bag marks? If your coin looks untouched and pristine, it may be worth a closer inspection by professionals. A certified grading by NGC or PCGS can confirm whether your coin qualifies as a top-tier $1 million piece. These grading companies use strict standards. If your coin comes back as MS-67 or better, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. And even coins just below that grade, MS-65 or MS-66, can still fetch tens of thousands of dollars on the open market. Now imagine that. A single silver dollar, tucked away for decades, now worth more than a new sports car, a down payment on a house, or your child's college tuition. Would you sell it at auction and transform your life overnight? Or hold it, letting its value climb as it becomes rarer and more sought after with each passing year? Because here's the truth. The number of high-grade 1922 silver dollars is shrinking. Time, handling, and damage continue to erase potential fortune from history. And as demand grows, so does the price. So maybe it's time to check that coin jar again. Look through that old box of family heirlooms, because hidden in the most unexpected places could be one of the greatest treasures of your life. $1. One date, one chance to discover a fortune, and the only thing standing between you and that discovery is the moment you decide to look. What are you waiting for? The 1774 Liberty Silver Dollar is one of the rarest and most mysterious coins in American history. With a market value that can reach up to $1 million, yes, $1 million US, this coin is considered a true masterpiece among collectors. Few coins in the world are as legendary or as valuable. The reason for its astronomical price is not just its rarity, it's the story it carries, the era it represents, and the incredible demand it holds in the global coin community. If you happen to own one of these in genuine condition, you are holding a historic treasure that could instantly make you wealthy. On the obverse side of the 1774 Liberty Silver Dollar, you'll find the beautiful profile of Lady Liberty, her hair flowing freely as a symbol of the young nation's independence and courage. This powerful image is surrounded by 13 stars representing the original American colonies. The detail in the design is sharp and elegant, capturing the artistic quality of 18th century coinage. The reverse side features a majestic American eagle, wings spread wide, clutching arrows in one talon and an olive branch in the other, signifying strength in war and hope for peace. The overall engraving tells the story of a nation on the brink of revolution, making the coin historically powerful. Physically, this coin is truly remarkable. It has a diameter of 39.11 millimeters, giving it a bold and impressive presence that stands out immediately when viewed or held. The thickness measures exactly 2.71 millimeters, which contributes to its solid and authentic feel, something collectors instantly recognize as genuine. And lastly, the weight is precisely 26.92 grams, which is the official standard for early U.S. silver dollars. If you're measuring it yourself, be sure to use a high-accuracy scale to confirm the weight. Even the slightest variation could indicate a reproduction. These exact dimensions, diameter, thickness, and weight, are key indicators of authenticity. When secured properly in a coin slab or protective capsule, these physical features help preserve the coin's original state and maintain its incredible value. For a coin potentially worth up to $1 million, every detail matters. Now here's where it gets even more exciting. If your 1774 Liberty Silver Dollar is graded as MS-68, which stands for Mint State 68, you are looking at one of the most elite examples of this coin in existence. MS-68 means it has a sharp strike, nearly flawless surfaces, full luster, and outstanding eye appeal. For a coin minted in 1774 to survive in such pristine condition is almost unheard of. At this grade, the coin becomes ultra-scarce, more like a museum piece than currency. That's why collectors are willing to pay up to $1 million or more for a coin like this. It's not just money, it's history, art, and legacy all rolled into one coin. So if you happen to possess a 1774 Liberty Silver Dollar, especially one in high grade and original unaltered condition, you're holding far more than a piece of silver. You're holding a true numismatic miracle. This coin is one of the rarest known to exist, with deep historical roots tied to early America. Its value, both emotionally and financially, is beyond calculation for serious collectors. This is the kind of coin that makes dreams come true, an object that could take you from ordinary to extraordinary just by being lucky enough to own it. Make sure to protect it, preserve it, and consider professional grading, because this single coin could change your life forever. The 1880 US $1 coin is an exceptional and rare numismatic treasure from the United States. This coin holds immense historical value and is highly sought after by collectors due to its unique design, rarity, and numismatic significance. The 1880 Morgan dollar, designed by George T. Morgan, is particularly prized among numismatists, representing an era of American coinage that was both rich in history and craftsmanship. The Morgan dollar series began in 1878 and continued until 1921, with the 1880 issue being one of the key early years in the series. If you want to determine whether your 1880 Morgan dollar is real or fake, carefully check its weight, diameter, and thickness. A genuine 1880 Morgan dollar should weigh exactly 2041 grams. Use a digital scale to measure it. If the coin is too light, it may be made of base metals instead of silver, and if it's too heavy, it could be a replica with a different metal. Composition. The diameter of a real Morgan dollar should be 9.40 millimeters. Use a caliper to check the size. If the diameter is too large or too small, the coin may not be authentic. The thickness should be 26.37. If your coin measures 2.4 millimeter or less, it might be fake, as counterfeit coins often have incorrect dimensions due to different metal compositions. In addition to these measurements, you can perform other tests to verify authenticity. A real Morgan dollar has a reeded edge with sharp, well-defined lines. You can also try the sound test. A genuine silver coin will produce a high-pitched ring when tapped, while fakes usually sound dull. Another simple test is the magnet test. Since Morgan dollars are 90% silver, they should not be magnetic. If your coin sticks to a magnet, it's likely counterfeit. Always check these factors before buying or selling a coin to ensure its authenticity. The 1880 Morgan dollar exists in several varieties, including different mint marks from Philadelphia, no mint mark, New Orleans O, San Francisco S, and Carson City CC. The Carson City mint mark CC, the S mint mark, is particularly rare and valuable due to its limited mintage. Additionally, certain proof and deep mirror proof-like DMPL specimens are highly sought after by collectors. The market value of the 1880 US $1 coin depends on its mint mark, condition, and rarity. On average, coins in good, G condition range from $100 to $500. In fine, F condition from $1,000 to $3,500. In very fine, VF condition from $7,500 to $12,000. In extremely fine, EF condition from $15,000 to $30,000, and in uncirculated UNC condition from $50,000 to $100,000. Rare proof coins or exceptional specimens with deep mirror surfaces can reach up to $250,000 at auction. Certain high-grade examples of the 1880 US $1 coin have reached record-breaking figures in auctions. A well-preserved uncirculated specimen with an exceptionally sharp strike and original luster has been sold for over $250,000 due to its rarity and pristine condition. Collectors and investors continuously seek these coins, driving up their value in the numismatic market. Several key factors contribute to the value of an 1880 Morgan dollar, including condition and grading, minting errors, provenance and history, market demand, and certification by reputable agencies like NGC or PCGS. Coins graded and certified by these agencies tend to have a higher market value. The 1880 US $1 coin is a remarkable piece of American numismatic history. As a rare and valuable coin, it holds historical and collectible significance, making it a prized asset for collectors worldwide. While circulated examples are relatively common, High-grade specimens and those with mint marks such as CC or proof status are incredibly valuable, with some fetching as much as $250,000. If you come across an 1880 US $1 coin, it is essential to assess its condition, consider professional grading, and explore its potential in the numismatic market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer, this coin remains a fascinating and valuable piece of America's rich numismatic heritage. Investing in rare coins like the 1880 US $1 coin can be a rewarding experience, both in terms of historical appreciation and potential financial gain. As demand for historical coins continues to rise, owning a well-preserved 1880 Morgan dollar could become an even more valuable asset in the future. The 1879 US $1 coin, commonly known as the 1879 Morgan dollar, is a highly sought-after piece of American numismatic history. Designed by the talented engraver George T. Morgan, this silver dollar represents an era of U.S. coinage that was rich in both artistry and historical significance. As part of the Morgan Dollar series, which began in 1878 and continued until 1921, the 1879 issue stands out as an early-year mintage, making it particularly desirable among collectors. Struck in 90% silver and 10% copper, this coin has a distinctive luster and durability that has helped it withstand the test of time. It measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, weighs 26.73 grams, and features a reeded edge. The obverse of the coin displays a stunning left-facing portrait of Lady Liberty with her intricate Phrygian cap symbolizing freedom. Above her head, the phrase E pluribus unum is inscribed, while the date 1879 appears below. The reverse features a powerful eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbols of military strength and peace. Surrounding the eagle are the words, United States of America and $1. The 1879 Morgan dollar was produced at multiple U.S. mint facilities, each marked with a distinct mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint, which does not have a mint mark, produced common but still valuable examples in high grades. The New Orleans Mint, marked with an O, issued coins that are less common but still sought after. The San Francisco Mint, marked with an S, struck coins that are popular among collectors. The Carson City Mint, marked with a CC, produced the rarest and most valuable versions due to its lower mintage numbers. Among these, the Carson City Mint mark is the most prized, as the mint had significantly lower production than others. Additionally, proof and deep mirror proof-like specimens are highly coveted due to their sharp strikes and mirror-like surfaces. The value of an 1879 US $1 coin is influenced by factors such as its condition, mint mark, and rarity. A coin in good condition may be worth between $100 and $500, while a fine example can range from $1,000 to $3,500. Very fine coins may be valued between $7,500 and $12,000, and extremely fine specimens can sell for between $15,000 and $30,000. Uncirculated coins often command prices of $50,000 to $100,000, with rare proof or deep mirror proof-like specimens reaching up to $250,000 or more at auction. Some record-breaking auction sales have seen high-grade 1879 Morgan dollars sell for over $250,000, especially those with exceptional luster, minimal wear, and strong eye appeal. Several factors contribute to the high value of the 1879 Morgan dollar, including its condition and grading. Coins that have been professionally graded by organizations such as the Numismatic Guarantee Company or the Professional Coin Grading Service tend to be more valuable. Higher grades, such as Mint State 65 or above, significantly increase a coin's worth. Minting errors, including unusual die varieties, double strikes, or other rare defects, can also boost a coin's value. Provenance and history play a role, as well, as coins from notable collections or with a well-documented history tend to fetch higher prices. Additionally, market demand influences value, as interest in rare silver dollars continues to grow among collectors and investors. Due to its high market value, counterfeit versions of the 1879 Morgan dollar exist. Collectors should verify authenticity by checking weight, dimensions, and fine details. Professional grading services can help authenticate coins, assign an official grade, and encapsulate them in protective holders to maintain their condition. Proper storage and handling are crucial for preserving value. Coins should be kept in airtight holders and stored in a temperature-controlled environment away from moisture. Direct handling should be avoided to prevent damage, and cleaning is discouraged, as improper cleaning can significantly reduce numismatic value. The 1879 U.S. $1 coin is a remarkable piece of American numismatic heritage. Whether as an investment or a collector's item, its historical significance and market value continue to make it an attractive asset. While circulated examples are relatively common, high-grade specimens, proof strikes, and Carson City Mint issues are among the most valuable, reaching prices of up to $250,000 at auction. For collectors and investors alike, owning an 1879 Morgan dollar is both a historical privilege and a potentially lucrative opportunity. As interest in rare U.S. coins continues to grow, securing a well-preserved example of this classic silver dollar could prove to be an invaluable addition to any collection. The 1880 U.S. $1 coin is an exceptional and rare numismatic treasure from the United States. This coin holds immense historical value and is highly sought after by collectors due to its unique design, rarity, and numismatic significance. The 1880 Morgan dollar, designed by George T. Morgan, is particularly prized among numismatists, representing an era of American coinage that was both rich in history and craftsmanship. The Morgan dollar series began in 1878 and continued until 1921, with the 1880 issue being one of the key early years in the series. If you want to determine whether your 1880 Morgan dollar is real or fake, carefully check its weight, diameter, and thickness. A genuine 1880 Morgan dollar should weigh exactly 2041 grams. Use a digital scale to measure it. If the coin is too light, it may be made of base metals instead of silver, and if it's too heavy, it could be a replica with a different metal. Composition. The diameter of a real Morgan dollar should be 9.40 millimeters. Use a caliper to check the size. If the diameter is too large or too small, the coin may not be authentic. The thickness should be 26.37. If your coin measures 2.4 millimeter or less, it might be fake, as counterfeit coins often have incorrect dimensions due to different metal compositions. In addition to these measurements, you can perform other tests to verify authenticity. A real Morgan dollar has a reeded edge with sharp, well-defined lines. You can also try the sound test. A genuine silver coin will produce a high-pitched ring when tapped, while fakes usually sound dull. Another simple test is the magnet test. Since Morgan dollars are 90% silver, they should not be magnetic. If your coin sticks to a magnet, it's likely counterfeit. Always check these factors before buying or selling a coin to ensure its authenticity. The 1880 Morgan dollar exists in several varieties, including different mint marks from Philadelphia, no mint mark, New Orleans O, San Francisco S, and Carson City CC. The Carson City mint mark CC, the S mint mark, is particularly rare and valuable due to its limited mintage. Additionally, certain proof and deep mirror proof-like DMPL specimens are highly sought after by collectors. The market value of the 1880 U.S. $1 coin depends on its mint mark, condition, and rarity. On average, coins in good, G condition range from $100 to $500. In fine, F condition from $1,000 to $3,500. In very fine, VF condition from $7,500 to $12,000. In extremely fine, EF condition from $15,000 to $30,000. And in uncirculated UNC condition, from $50,000 to $100,000. Rare proof coins or exceptional specimens with deep mirror surfaces can reach up to $250,000 at auction. Certain high-grade examples of the 1880 U.S. $1 coin have reached record-breaking figures in auctions. A well-preserved, uncirculated specimen with an exceptionally sharp strike and original luster has been sold for over $250,000 due to its rarity and pristine condition. Collectors and investors continuously seek these coins, driving up their value in the numismatic market. Several key factors contribute to the value of an 1880 Morgan dollar, including condition and grading, minting errors, provenance and history, market demand, and certification by reputable agencies like NGC or PCGS. Coins graded and certified by these agencies tend to have a higher market value. The 1880 U.S. $1 coin is a remarkable piece of American numismatic history. As a rare and valuable coin, it holds historical and collectible significance, making it a prized asset for collectors worldwide. While circulated examples are relatively common, high-grade specimens and those with mint marks such as CC or proof status are incredibly valuable, with some fetching as much as $250,000. If you come across an 1880 U.S. $1 coin, it is essential to assess its condition, consider professional grading, and explore its potential in the numismatic market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer, this coin remains a fascinating and valuable piece of America's rich numismatic heritage. Investing in rare coins like the 1880 U.S. $1 coin can be a rewarding experience, both in terms of historical appreciation and potential financial gain. As demand for historical coins continues to rise, owning a well-preserved 1880 Morgan dollar could become an even more valuable asset in the future. Worth of this coin is $98,500 if you have it in good condition. The 1887 U.S. $1 silver coin is a numismatic masterpiece and a collector's dream. This ultra-rare coin is a treasure that continues to captivate collectors, investors, and historians worldwide. Now over 150 years old, this coin represents a significant piece of American monetary history and is one of the most valuable silver dollars in existence. Let's explore what makes this coin truly extraordinary. The 1887 U.S. $1 silver coin was minted during the 18th century, a period of economic expansion and industrial growth in the United States. Made of 90% silver and 10% copper, it weighs 26.73 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. This coin belongs to the famous Morgan dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, featuring Lady Liberty on the obverse and a majestic eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. While millions of these coins were produced, finding an 1887 Morgan dollar in pristine, uncirculated condition is extremely rare, making it a highly valuable asset. One of the most astonishing aspects of the 1887 U.S. $1 silver coin is its potential to appreciate in value over time. Coins with deep mirror-proof-like surfaces, strong luster, or unique toning can be worth significantly more than their base silver value. If your coin has a sharp strike, minimal wear, and a flawless surface, it could be worth well beyond $100,000 at auction. Furthermore, minting errors, such as doubled dies, missed strikes, or off-center prints, can further elevate its worth, turning it into a once-in-a-lifetime find. If you think you own this rare masterpiece, take immediate steps to verify its authenticity and maximize its value. First, check for essential details, such as the clarity of Lady Liberty's features and the crispness of the eagle's feathers. Next, consider having the coin graded by NGC or PCGS to ensure its value is properly assessed. Finally, seek out reputable buyers, including elite coin collectors and auction houses who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of American history like this. The 1887 U.S. $1 silver coin is not just a piece of currency, it is a historical artifact and a financial goldmine. With over a century of history behind it, this masterpiece connects us to the past while holding immense value in the present. If you happen to possess one, don't overlook its potential. This coin could be the key to an unexpected fortune. The 1980 U.S. $1 silver coin is a numismatic masterpiece and a collector's dream. This ultra-rare coin continues to captivate collectors, investors, and historians worldwide. Now over 4 decades old, it represents a significant piece of American monetary history and remains one of the most sought-after silver dollars in existence. With a staggering market value of $99,000 in good condition, this coin holds incredible potential for those lucky enough to possess it. Struck during a time of economic transition in the United States, the 1980 U.S. $1 silver coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, weighing 26.73 grams with a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. It belongs to the renowned Morgan Dollar series, designed by George T. Morgan, featuring Lady Liberty's elegant profile on the obverse and a majestic eagle, with outstretched wings on the reverse. While millions were minted, finding a pristine, uncirculated 1980 Morgan dollar is exceptionally rare, making it a prized asset in the numismatic world. Adding to its allure, this coin was minted at 5 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint; Mark, Denver, D; San Francisco, S; Carson City, CC; and New Orleans, O. Each mint produced varying numbers, with some mints issuing significantly fewer coins than others, making certain mint-marked versions exceedingly rare. Among them, the Carson City, CC, and San Francisco S mint strikes tend to command the highest premiums, particularly in top-graded conditions. Coins from these mints, especially with proof-like surfaces, are considered hidden treasures in the numismatic world. What sets this coin apart is its potential to appreciate in value over time. Collectors prize examples with deep, mirror proof-like surfaces, radiant luster, and unique toning, as these traits can push its worth well beyond $100,000 at auction. Coins with sharp strikes, minimal wear, and immaculate surfaces are particularly desirable, and those with minting errors, such as doubled dies, misstrikes, or off-center prints, can command astronomical prices, turning an already valuable coin into a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Even slight variations, such as die cracks, repunched mint marks, or overdates, can significantly enhance the coin's desirability and overall market value. If you believe you own this extraordinary piece of history, verifying its authenticity and condition is crucial. Examining the clarity of Lady Liberty's details and the precision of the eagle's feathers is the first step. Professional grading services like NGC or PCGS can certify its condition and market value, ensuring that potential buyers recognize its true worth. Seeking out elite collectors and auction houses will maximize its financial potential, as these rare gems often attract top-dollar offers from serious numismatists. The 1980 U.S. $1 silver coin is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a historical artifact with immense value. With its rich heritage, rarity, and ever-growing demand, owning one could be the key to an unexpected fortune. If you happen to have this incredible treasure in your collection, take the necessary steps to preserve and authenticate it, as it may hold a future of unimaginable worth. The thrill of discovering such a coin is unmatched, and for those who recognize its significance, this masterpiece remains one of the most coveted numismatic finds of the modern era. The 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar is one of the most iconic and celebrated coins in American numismatics, with a value that can reach up to $80,000 or more for specimens in pristine, uncirculated condition. This coin has gained widespread recognition for its historical significance, artistic design, and rarity. It was minted to commemorate the bicentennial of the United States, and its connection to this pivotal moment in American history makes it highly desirable among collectors. and investors alike. For numismatists, owning a 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar is like possessing a tangible piece of U.S. history. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the obverse of the Eisenhower dollar features a portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, while the reverse features a depiction of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon, symbolizing the nation's achievements and its historical significance. The coin was struck in both copper, nickel, and silver, with the silver versions being particularly sought after due to their higher intrinsic value and lower mintage. The 1976 silver dollar is unique in that it was the first dollar coin to feature a prominent commemorative design in nearly 40 years, making it a significant milestone in U.S. coinage history. The 1976 Eisenhower dollar was minted in large numbers, with millions of coins produced, making it somewhat more common than other rarer coins. However, the coin's value is largely determined by its condition and the level of preservation. Coins that were released into circulation over the years often show significant wear and signs of handling, which greatly reduces their market value. On the other hand, uncirculated coins, particularly those in pristine condition and with sharp details, are highly prized by collectors and can command much higher prices. The value of the 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar varies significantly, based on its grade and the quality of preservation. In recent years, examples of this coin in mint state, MS grades, have seen steady price increases. An example graded MS-68, considered one of the finest available, can fetch prices ranging from $40,000 to $80,000, depending on the specific coin's details, luster, and auction conditions. In contrast, coins with lower grades can be found for a much more affordable price. But it is the top-grade specimens that truly stand out and are regarded as the most valuable in the marketplace. The 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar has experienced notable auction success in recent years. In 2022, a top-quality MS-68 example sold for $45,000, marking a strong return for investors who recognized the value of high-grade examples. The 2023 auction season saw a slight increase in value, with the same coin fetching $50,000. These steady increases reflect growing demand for well-preserved Eisenhower dollars, particularly those in uncirculated condition. Collectors have also become more discerning, recognizing that coins with sharp details and minimal imperfections are the ones that command the highest prices. The market for the 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar shows no signs of slowing down. In 2024, a stunning MS-68 example was sold for an impressive $60,000 at a major auction, further cementing the coin's status as a highly sought-after collector's item. As the years pass, the demand for these exceptional coins is only expected to rise. With fewer high-grade specimens remaining in circulation, collectors are increasingly turning to the auction market to secure the finest examples of this iconic coin. Looking toward the future, experts predict that the 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar will continue to climb in value, especially for those coins with perfect preservation and outstanding luster. Some projections suggest that in 2025, an MS-68 Eisenhower silver dollar could fetch upwards of $80,000 in an auction. As more time passes and fewer pristine examples remain in the market, the price for these rare pieces is likely to appreciate, making them an excellent investment for long-term collectors. The 1976 Eisenhower silver dollar is not just a piece of U.S. coinage, it is a piece of American history. Its value has risen significantly over the past few years, and as the market continues to evolve, this coin will remain a top contender for investors and collectors seeking to add a rare and valuable piece to their portfolios. For those fortunate enough to own one, you're holding a truly exceptional coin, and for anyone considering adding one to their collection, now is the perfect time to invest in this prized piece of U.S. numismatic history. The 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar is one of the most iconic coins in American numismatics, celebrated for its historical significance and exceptional design. Minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, this coin stands out due to its strong connection to America's bicentennial. While millions of these coins were produced, the ones in uncirculated or higher grades can fetch impressive amounts. In pristine condition, a 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar can be worth up to $20,000 or more, making it a prized asset for collectors and investors alike. The Kennedy half dollar was originally minted in 1964 to honor the late President John F. Kennedy, following his assassination in 1963. The 1776 to 1976 version features a special reverse design that incorporates the Liberty Bell and an eagle flying over the moon, symbolizing both the nation's independence and its achievements in space exploration. The obverse features the iconic portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. These coins were minted in both copper nickel and 40% silver, with the silver versions holding a higher intrinsic value and being more sought after by collectors due to their rarity and historical importance. Despite the large number of 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollars produced, their value is determined largely by their condition. Coins that were heavily circulated or handled show significant wear, lowering their value. However, uncirculated specimens, particularly those graded MS-65 and above, are significantly rarer and more valuable. Coins with sharp details, clear luster, and minimal imperfections are highly sought after and can command much higher prices. High-grade examples of this coin, such as those graded MS-67 or MS-68, can reach values of $10,000 to $20,000 or more at auction. The market for these coins has been steadily growing in recent years. In 2022, an MS-67 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar was sold for around $12,000, showcasing the strong demand for these historic coins. By 2023, high-quality examples continued to perform well at auction, with an MS-68 coin fetching upwards of $18,000. These steady increases in value highlight the growing interest in this coin, particularly among collectors who value its design and its place in U.S. history. Looking ahead, the 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar is expected to appreciate in value, especially as fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation. As the coin continues to gain recognition among collectors and investors, experts predict that prices for MS-68 or better specimens could surpass $20,000 in the next few years. Given its connection to the bicentennial and its lasting significance, the 1776-1976 Kennedy half dollar will likely continue to be a top contender for collectors seeking rare, historically meaningful coins. For anyone considering adding a Kennedy half dollar to their collection, now is an excellent time to invest. The 1776-1976 version, especially in uncirculated or high-grade condition, offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of American history that continues to appreciate in value. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting to build your collection, this coin is a must-have for anyone passionate about U.S. coinage and its enduring legacy. The 1880 Morgan silver dollar with an S mint mark is one of the most valuable and rarest coins in the world of numismatics. With an astonishing value of up to $981,000 or more for a specimen graded MS-68, uncirculated, this coin is truly a prized possession for collectors and investors alike. It represents the epitome of rarity, historical significance, and the enduring appeal of the Morgan silver dollar series. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a passionate collector, owning a piece like this is nothing short of owning a treasure of American history. Designed by George T. Morgan, the Morgan silver dollar is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. history. Minted between 1878 and 1904, and then again in 1921, These coins were produced to help stabilize the U.S. economy after the Civil War. The 1880 Morgan dollar, especially the S mint mark version, holds a special place among these coins due to its low mintage and the sheer demand it has garnered over the years. The 1880 S Morgan dollar was struck at the San Francisco Mint, where coin production was often smaller compared to other U.S. mints. This means that the number of 1880 S coins that have survived in high-quality condition is extremely limited, making it one of the most sought-after pieces in the Morgan dollar series. Because of its rarity, especially in uncirculated grades like MS-68, the coin is regarded as a true masterpiece of U.S. numismatics. On the obverse of the 1880 S Morgan dollar, you'll find an exquisitely detailed portrait of Lady Liberty, wearing a Phrygian cap, surrounded by stars, and the inscription "Liberty" across the headband. The reverse showcases a majestic eagle, symbolizing the strength of the United States, with wings outstretched and holding arrows and an olive branch. This depiction emphasizes peace and strength, key qualities of the American spirit at the time. The sharpness of these designs, particularly on coins in uncirculated condition, sets them apart as true works of art. The key to the coin's value lies in its rarity and condition. Most coins from the 1880 San Francisco Mint were heavily circulated, and many were worn down over time, making high-grade specimens very rare. The coins that remain in uncirculated condition, with minimal imperfections and full luster, are considered treasures. These coins are graded by professional services like PCGS and NGC, ensuring their authenticity and quality. Coins graded MS-68 are the pinnacle of condition and are worth a significant premium in the market. As for its market value, an 1880 S Morgan dollar in MS-68 uncirculated condition can fetch prices ranging from $550,000 to $981,000 or even more, depending on the auction and the coin's specific qualities. Coins that exhibit exceptional luster, sharp details, and no visible wear are at the top of the market, making them highly prized by collectors. Even coins in lower grades can fetch significant amounts, but uncirculated specimens, particularly in the MS-68 grade, are considered the holy grail of the Morgan Silver Dollar series. The 1880 S Morgan Silver Dollar has been a true standout in the world of numismatics, with auction prices steadily climbing in recent years. Here's a closer look at its journey through major auctions and the increasing value of this rare and iconic coin. In 2022, an 1880 S Morgan dollar graded MS-68 made a remarkable appearance at an auction, selling for $50,000. This price highlighted the coin's continued demand and value among serious collectors, especially for those with an eye on pristine, uncirculated examples from the San Francisco Mint. The sale in 2022 marked a solid return. For those, the 1880 S Morgan dollar is a rare piece of U.S. numismatic history. The demand for such rare and pristine coins continues to rise as more collectors seek to add a piece of history to their collections. For serious investors, this coin is more than just a collectible. It represents an opportunity for financial growth, as its value has consistently appreciated over time. As the availability of such high-quality coins diminishes, their price is expected to rise even further, making them a solid investment for the future. For collectors seeking to add a rare and highly valuable piece to their collection, the 1880 S Morgan Silver Dollar stands as one of the ultimate treasures. With its historical importance, striking design, and limited availability, it is a must-have for any serious numismatist. If you are lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, you are holding a piece of U.S. history that will continue to appreciate in value. If you are considering adding one to your collection, make sure to verify its grade, authenticity, and condition. This will ensure that you are investing in a coin that truly represents the pinnacle of numismatics. Sacagawea dollar coin that's currently valued at a staggering $185,000. Yes, you heard that right. A simple golden coin that most people ignore every single day could be worth more than your car, your savings, or even your home. And the craziest Part? It might be sitting quietly in your pocket or coin jar right now. Do you have one? Stick around, because what you're about to hear could unlock a fortune hiding in plain sight. Most people glance at a Sacagawea dollar and move on. It's small, shiny, and often mistaken for a token or a vending machine coin. But sometimes, a coin comes along that flips everything we know upside down. And the Sacagawea dollar, when it has the right features, is exactly that kind of treasure. So what makes it so valuable? On the obverse, you'll find the powerful image of Sacagawea, carrying her infant son, symbolizing courage, heritage, and American history. On the reverse, depending on the series, the coin honors Native American achievements, from agriculture to diplomacy, from governance to invention. But the real magic? It lies in the rarest versions. A few Sacagawea dollars were struck with experimental planchets, missing edge lettering, or wild minting errors, and some of those errors are so rare, only a handful exist in the world. When one of these coins appears in near-perfect condition, graded MS69 or higher by NGC or PCGS, its value can skyrocket to an incredible $185,000 at auction. So how do you know if you've got one? Step 1. Check the coin's overall shine. And finish. Does it gleam with a unique golden luster? Step 2. Inspect Sacagawea's face and her baby's features. Are the details razor sharp with no wear or fading? Step 3. Flip the coin. Does it have edge lettering? If it's missing or doubled, you may be holding something truly special. And step 4. If you see anything unusual, off-center strike, wrong metal or double die, send it for professional grading immediately, because without proper certification, that potential $185,000 coin might just vanish back into the world, unnoticed. Now, imagine the moment you realize that the coin you've been ignoring is actually worth a fortune. Would you sell it and transform your life in a day? Or hold on to it as the value climbs and collectors fight to own one of the rarest modern coins in U.S. history? The Sacagawea dollar isn't just a tribute to the past, it could be the key to your future. So before you spend it or toss it aside, take a moment to really look. Because one ordinary-looking coin could carry an extraordinary surprise, and the only thing standing between you and $185,000 is the moment you decide to check. What are you waiting for? You won't believe this. A 1776 to 1976 quarter-dollar coin that could be worth up to $52,000. That's right. A simple, everyday coin that millions of people have handled, tossed in jars, or spent without a second thought could actually be a hidden treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. And the most incredible part? It might be sitting in your pocket right now. Think about it. A coin that celebrates America's 200th birthday, often ignored, could end up changing your life. Most people don't give bicentennial quarters a second glance. They look different, sure, but they seem so common. But here's the truth. While millions were made, a small number of these coins hold a secret, one that collectors are willing to pay up to $52,000 to get their hands on. So what makes the 1776 to 1976 quarter so valuable? It starts with the design. On the obverse, you'll still find George Washington's portrait, but instead of a single year, it's marked with 1776-1976 to celebrate 200 years of American independence. Now flip it over, and the reverse is where it really stands out. A striking image of a colonial drummer with a torch of victory encircled by 13 stars. It's bold, it's patriotic, and it's different from any other quarter in your collection. But here's the thing. Only a few rare versions of this coin are worth a fortune. Some were struck in 40% silver, not the regular copper-nickel mix. And among those, coins in perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are extremely rare. So rare, in fact, that collectors are paying up to $52,000 at auction for one in pristine condition. So how do you know if you have a valuable one? Step 1. Look for the dual date, 1776 to 1976. That's your base. Step 2. Check the edge. If it has a silver edge instead of the usual copper-colored strip, you might have a silver version. These were often found in special collector sets, but some have made their way into circulation. Step 3. Examine the condition. Is it shiny? Are all the design details sharp and clear? No scratches or dings? You may be looking at something special. And finally, get it graded. A professional grading by PCGS or NGC can confirm its value and condition. Without it, your $52,000 coin might just be mistaken for pocket change. So ask yourself, what would you do if you found one? Would you cash it in and transform your life overnight? Or hold on to it, watching the value grow even more as collectors compete for these rare finds? The 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar isn't just another coin. It's a symbol of freedom, history, and hidden fortune. It proves that something as small and ordinary as a quarter can hold incredible value if you know what to look for. So before you toss your change into a drawer or feed it into a vending machine, stop. Because that little drummer boy on the back of your quarter could be playing the tune of a $52,000 surprise, and the only thing standing between you and that life-changing coin is the moment you decide to check. What are you waiting for? The 1982 No Mint Mark Edge Error coin is one of the most coveted treasures in the world of numismatics. With a staggering value of $85,000 in 2025, this coin stands out not only because of its rarity, but also due to its exceptional and distinctive edge error. Let's dive into why this coin is such a hidden gem that continues to capture the attention of collectors and investors alike. First, let's address the most striking feature of the 1982 No Mint Mark Edge Error coin, the minting flaw. While most pennies from 1982 feature the familiar D or S mint mark, this coin lacks any mint mark at all, a rarity in itself. However, the true marvel lies in the edge error. During the minting process, a mistake occurred, leading to a unique and irregular design along the coin's edge. This error is not just a minor imperfection, it's a noticeable flaw that makes this coin one of the most valuable and sought-after error coins in history. On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, one of the most iconic figures in U.S. history. Surrounding the portrait are the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," both of which hold significant historical meaning. On the reverse side, you'll find the famous 1 cent inscription with the distinctive wheat stalks, a symbol that has become a cornerstone of American numismatics. These details are typical of the 1982 penny, but when you turn the coin over and examine the edge, that's when the magic happens. The minting error gives this coin a distinctive characteristic that sets it apart from all other pennies produced in the same year. Now, let's talk about the importance of the coin's condition. The value of the 1982 No Mint Mark Edge Error coin is driven up significantly by its grade. In mint state, MS 68 condition, this coin is nearly flawless. Coins graded MS 68 are virtually perfect, with no wear or damage to the details. The sharpness of the coin's design, the depth of the engraving, and the clarity of the inscriptions are all pristine, making it highly desirable among collectors. When a coin is in such near-perfect condition, it becomes a coveted piece that can demand top-dollar prices in the marketplace. As we look at the history of the 1982 No Mint Mark Edge Error coin, its value has been steadily climbing. In 2024, an MS-68 example of this coin was sold for $75,000. However, in 2025, a similar coin fetched an astounding $85,000 at auction, further cementing the coin's status as a true hidden treasure. The increase in value reflects the growing interest in rare and unique coins, particularly those with distinctive errors like this one. What makes this coin so special is the combination of several factors. Its rarity, the uniqueness of the edge error, and its high-grade condition all contribute to its skyrocketing market value. But beyond the financial worth, there is something even more alluring about this coin. Its story. The 1982 No Mint Mark. Edge error coin represents a rare mistake in the minting process that turned into a masterpiece of numismatics. It's a reminder of the imperfection in the world of perfect coins, and that imperfection is what makes it a valuable and highly sought-after collectible. The 1982 No Mint Mark Edge error coin isn't just a mistake, it's a treasure. It embodies the essence of numismatics, where rarity and history collide to create something truly extraordinary. If you happen to come across one of these coins, especially in MS-68 condition, hold on to it tight, because it's a hidden treasure that's only going to increase in value as time goes on. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a new enthusiast, this coin is one you'll want to keep on your radar. And it's a perfect example of why the world of rare coins is so fascinating and full of hidden treasures. In summary, the 1982 No Mint Mark Edge error coin is not just a rare find, it's a monumental discovery in the world of numismatics. With its unique minting flaw, high-grade condition, and increasing value, this coin represents a true collector's dream. If you've got one in your collection or come across one at an auction, you're looking at a coin that could potentially be worth more than $85,000, making it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. You won't believe this. A 1979 $1 coin could be worth up to $75,000. Yes, a simple coin that most people ignore every day might be hiding an astonishing value. Not $1 million, but $75,000 is still enough to change your life, pay off debt, or even buy a brand new car. And the most amazing part? It could be sitting in your change jar right now. Do you have one? Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could reveal a hidden treasure most people overlook. Most people see a 1979 $1 coin and think nothing of it. It's old, common, and often tossed aside without a second glance. But hidden among the ordinary are a few rare coins that break all the rules, and the 1979 $1 Susan B. Anthony coin is one of them. In 1979, the U.S. Mint released the Susan B. Anthony dollar for the first time. Millions were made, but a few extremely rare versions, especially the 1979 P wide rim variety, stand out as treasures. These coins have a much narrower space between the date and the rim, making them instantly recognizable to trained eyes. But rarity alone isn't the only key. The real value comes when the coin is found in mint state condition, with sharp detail, brilliant luster, and zero damage. When graded MS-67 or higher by experts like PCGS or NGC, the price skyrockets. Some have sold for up to $75,000 at auction. So how can you tell if you have a valuable one? First, check the year. It must be 1979. Second, look closely at the date. Is the rim wider and the date closer to the edge? That's the wide rim variety. Third, check the mint mark. The Philadelphia Mint used a small P, or sometimes none at all. The rarest finds are from Philly. Fourth, check the condition. Sharp edges, no scratches, bright shine. These are all signs your coin might qualify for top grading. And most importantly, get it graded. Professional grading isn't just helpful, it's necessary to unlock those big dollar values. Without it, your coin could go unrecognized and undervalued forever. So what would you do if you found one worth $75,000? Would you cash it in and change your life? Or hold it and let its value grow even more? These rare 1979 $1 coins are getting harder to find. Collectors are hunting for them, and prices are rising fast. This isn't just pocket change. It's a piece of history. A tiny metal disc that could be your ticket to a financial breakthrough. So the next time you see a 1979 $1 coin, don't ignore it. Examine it carefully, because one small detail could turn that ordinary coin into a $75,000 surprise. And the only thing standing between you and that discovery is the moment you decide to check. What are you waiting for?